Hey, I'm Heidi Castillo, and this is a short demo on the commercial dashboard under custom reporting. So you can find the commercial dashboard in the My Portfolio space under the number 2 commercial folder, and just scroll down and look for it called Demo Commercial Dashboard. The intent behind the commercial dashboard is to really create a landing page that a commercial leader can come to and see all of the KPIs that they may need to measure in a small space. It then has a few link outs available for you to go to deeper dives on additional information you may uncover in the dashboard. This is a great workflow automation report that allows the commercial leader to combine different KPIs from different spaces all in one place to be able to easily access information they may have to provide out, say, to a CEO or an ownership group or a brand or anything of that nature. I like the Commercial Command Center dashboard because it does show a bunch of different elements that we provide within custom reporting. For instance, different filters, link out options, different color variants so that you can show how branding might be important to a particular company. It also shows callouts in just sort of numerical or written form, as well as displayed in visual management form. So a quick run through, you can see in the title up here, letting you just know what the Commercial Command Center is. And then we come through and we give a couple of different KPIs. We want to be able to display occupancy, ADR, RevPAR, maybe what that gap to forecast or budget is. So if you're looking at this and saying, hey, to my leader, it is currently the month of July, and our portfolio needs $116,000 more to make forecast, but we're missing budget by $855,000. So see how that KPI is kind of really easy to speak to in this instance. It does provide an extra little box off to the corner, talking about out of order rooms, how those out of order rooms have trend and movement one way or the other. And as we scroll down, we can see that the KPIs are offered in some different views here. So you have a little bit of a view from a group pace perspective, transient pace. Again, each one of these interactive. You can click this on or off to get different displays. And then we also offer this information by hotel value. So what's really unique about this particular view is it shows the month. So if we were to run this by, say, the quarter or the year, each month would then be broken out, and then each of the individual hotels displayed, and then a full subset of statistics that might be needed to access. So we continue to scroll down. We get a bit more of a view of things that might be of special interest to the end user, right? So looking at different projects, different focus points that the company might want to be focused on. I enjoy or appreciate the cancellation values and understanding which rate plans might be the highest cancellation percentage. This can help drive some oversell factors. We also have the ability to view average length of stay for the portfolio. We have some day of week trends. So if we happen to be measuring things like how our weekends are trending from an occupancy standpoint year over year, or if we're looking to see how our weekdays are trending, this kind of gives us a little bit of a view for the time frame selected. We also have the top accounts, which again is one of my favorites. In a previous life, this was very difficult and challenging to identify. So being able to pull out who our top account is and being able to understand what that production value is, even offer some comparatives if needed on how that account is producing. And then my favorite down here at the bottom, quarterly focus. So while some of those KPIs listed above, like cancellation or out of order, top accounts, may be something we focus on in an annualized perspective, this down here is a quarterly focus, allows us to pull in different elements and change them around monthly, quarterly, however it is that we want to look at. So a great example would be in the US. The last couple of months, there's been a real heavy focus on government travel. And maybe we want to come in here and identify how is our government travel trending or pacing year over year? And is there any kind of messaging that we should be developed around that? Last but not least, we added in the bottom here under this quarterly focus, a comment section, which I think is kind of fun for the report builder. Say I'm the VP of Revenue Management. I've built this report to automate for me. I can come in here and click edit. When clicking edit, I can now add in any comments I'd like to down here at the bottom. So I can come in, do an overview, maybe do a quick recap of the quarterly focus trend or group pace, type all that out, click save. Once it's saved, it now becomes a part of that report. So I can easily come in here now, schedule that report, either send now or send later during the day to any of my leadership team, and then they'll get the report delivered to them with the commentary already embedded. So a little less that is needed. The other thing that we want to point out in the Command Center is how we can apply buttons to link out. So buttons here at the top can be linked out to other dashboards. They can be linked to external links. So if a company has maybe a learning platform or an internal company platform where they keep, say, marketing plans, things like that nature, you can absolutely link those into this space. So just to show you what this looks like, we added a couple of additional links to other dashboards that we have. So if you're kind of in here and you say, okay, I see that we have this sort of gap to our budget, and I want to understand a little bit more about how our transient pace is trending, I can just click on the waterfall pace, which will now take me to a different dashboard and kind of walk me through some of the steps of transient pace and how that's trending in that same time period. So just an extra little kicker that is offered as just to kind of help show a different look and feel to some things that custom reporting can do.